On today's video, I actually want to talk to you guys about being an owner of FX30 for the past 4 months and how that's actually helped my business scale up. And first, I want to start off by talking to you guys about the camera's built-in fan, which I did talk about on my last video on why you should get the Sony FX30. The reason why I wanted the built-in fan is because I seen a lot of cameras have issues with overheating, and me working in construction, I wanted to make sure that this camera or the next camera that I buy wasn't going to overheat on me like the Sony ZV-E10 did. Now that's an amazing camera and I highly recommend it more than the Mark II because that one is a lot better when it comes to overheating, even though I know I just said it overheated. What I'm talking about is it doesn't overheat as much as the second one. The second one just has an overheating problem, and so does the Sony 6700. But I'm talking about outside. Now, if you guys are shooting inside, I would honestly pick the Sony ZV-10. I think it's a very cheap but an amazing camera because you can learn S-Log on it. Awesome camera. I would get it more so if I wasn't outside shooting in 100-degree weather. And that's why I was attracted to this camera. And a lot cheaper than the FX3. I know a lot of people prefer the FX3 because it has, you know, a full frame sensor. This one has crop, but honestly, in the real world, no one really gives a shit. It's just really the people that are like geeks when it comes to, you know, camera specs and all that. I don't care about that. I'm more of a, just give me a camera that's not gonna overheat and let's go. So this camera has some really amazing features. First, the quality is amazing. I've gotten a lot of compliments ever since I bought this camera. They're always asking me, you know, what camera do you have? What's your settings? Like, it's an amazing camera. You can tell that this is a cinema camera. Ever since I tried S-Log 3 and, you know, kind of learned how to color grade using LUTs, I haven't gone back to, you know, the basic settings that the camera comes with. I've seen people, you know, that need a little bit more help with color grading. I'm not the best either, but this camera is gonna take your color grading skills to the next level. And it's a 10-bit, not an 8-bit. So it gets more colors, it tracks better, you know, overall range of the colors. My clients love the quality that this camera, you know, can deliver. The battery life is pretty good. I only have one battery, that's it. I don't need anything else, at least not right now. Probably need to invest in another battery. But other than that, the camera is very well built. The autofocus is amazing. It tracks everything. It tracks your face, your eyes. Even if I do a lot of motion with the camera and I never really missed any shots. Sony's really known for autofocus. I need a run and gun type of camera. This is the camera that I use for that type of stuff. It's very reliable. I don't have to switch to manual. Just let the camera do everything. It's a lot easier. So when, you know, you get all your footage, just edit and you don't have to worry about it not being in focus, whatever it is that you're filming. This camera is actually going to help you focus on any subject, you know, whether they're running or, you know, it's a busy environment that you're shooting. Kind of like me, I'm shooting people in concrete jobs. They're moving, they're consistently doing stuff. I never really had any problems, and I'm confident that this camera is not going to let me down with the autofocus. So that's a big deal for me, and you know, it's going to help you guys when you become an owner of this camera. Overall, I'm very happy with the purchase. I just wanted to make a quick video about it and how much it's actually changed the way that I'm filming. Very confident with this camera. It looks badass, I'm not gonna lie. And it's gonna take your videography skills to the next level. This is not really a photography camera. You can take pictures, but it's more for videographers. This is the best camera to take your videography to the next level, especially if you're in the Sony line, but maybe you have a A7 III or something that's kind of old now, you kind of want to upgrade. Even this camera was, I think, released in 2020, still an amazing camera in 2026 and so forth. I'm going to keep this camera and probably buy another one if something were to happen to it. It has 2 SD slots, which is amazing because if one fails, you can just use the other. And like I said, the fan is going to help you have confidence when you're shooting for long periods of time. It's not going to overheat after 10 minutes like some cameras do. And overall, it's just an awesome camera and I can't recommend it enough.